Versatile Mage. Chapter 515. My opponent is Ding Yumian. The cultivation regression as a side effect of demonizing had resulted in Mo Fan struggling to keep up with the others. Mo Fan did not want to waste any more of his time, so he still decided to challenge the top 10 students. Mo Fan's challenge startled the entire fire school. The news spread crazily fast, and the next thing Mo Fan knew, everyone had given him the title, Rank Climbing Demon King. Among the newer students, Mu Nujiao had been the fastest at climbing the ranking. She was the only one in the top 50, yet when compared to the Demon King, she was 40 ranks behind. Mo Fan, do you seriously have to go so far? I'm still ranked above 200. Where will my face be when you enter the top 10? Zhao Mannion said in despair. Forget about climbing the ranking, mocked Mo Fan. What elements did this guy have? Light and water. Mo Fan knew that most people who awakened one of these two elements ended up going to the balcony. Translator note. Going to the balcony is slang to describe those who are miserable and thinking of committing suicide. If anything, Mo Fan believed that he would have a hard time defeating Zhao Mannion in a battle, but everyone else would have the same trouble, too. He was pretty much a turtle with a hard shell. The only way he could win was to wait until his opponent expended all his energy. It was truly a miracle that he had managed to secure his current rank. Mo Fan found it interesting trying to picture the students' expressions when they were challenged by him. I aim to participate in the World College Tournament. I could not care less about the ranking here, Zhao Mannion said proudly. Is the World College Tournament fun? Mo Fan asked. It's not just fun. Once you're selected, the school will sponsor you on a trip to other countries for training. Think about it. Not only will your team have a few beauties, you will also meet the hotties from other countries. Therefore, even if you lost all the battles at the City of Water, Venice, you will still become a legend, spreading your seed across the world. Zhao Mannion plotted ambitiously. Spreading my seed across the world. Mo Fan felt himself lighting up when he heard those words. Zhao Mannion was truly insightful. Just preying on the beauties in his own country was far from a permanent solution, since there were so many girls across the world waiting for them. The World College Tournament, it was very exciting. Alright, it's decided then. Let's fight our way to the World College Tournament. Mo Fan reached an agreement with Zhao Mannion instantly. What difference was there between a man without goals and a salted fish? Translator note. A famous line from Stephen Chow's movie. Mo Fan suddenly had a new life goal when he learned the benefits of taking part in the World College Tournament from Zhao Mannion. The selection for the World College Tournament is pretty tough. Even our Pearl Institute only has limited spots available, but you won't need to worry about that, since you're already a provisional candidate. As for me, I'll have to work a lot harder. If I fail to secure a spot, I'll miss the chance to enjoy the dazzling world with its myriad temptations, said Zhao Mannion. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Dean Xiao did mention it to me before. Mo Fan finally recalled he did have a spot already. He was basically set for the World College Tournament. You are the true winner of Hangzhou's plague. Why wasn't I as lucky as you? Lucky. Mo Fan was left speechless. Either the silver spirala or the black totem snake could smash him into minced meat with a single slap. If it happened all over again, Mo Fan would never involve himself in it. The unique season had arrived again. The time when people would wear t-shirts, sweaters, slippers, and boots. As they passed by one another on the street, they would all assume other people were idiots. At this time, all you needed was pure confidence. Despite the falling snow under the bright sun, and the chilly nights across the seasons, you only needed to stay perfectly calm, until the others began to doubt their own attire, and felt skeptical about their lives. Mo Fan was a man of confidence, not because he had the fire element, but because the flame bell was equivalent to a small portable furnace. She was pretty much her dad's caring little blanket, so caring that not only did she burn someone's breakfast stall, she even burned the money he was paying to compensate the loss into ashes, leaving Mo Fan absolutely bewildered. Off you go, I'll remember you, said the woman who was the owner of the breakfast stall sternly. I promise I'll pay tomorrow. Mo Fan grabbed the little flame bell and apologized. Guess I'll be taking a day off today. I heard that you're challenging someone in the top 10 in the fire school. Bring my son with you to the duel so he could learn a thing or two from the battle between two talented magicians, and I'll forgive you for burning my stall today, said the owner who was holding a spatula in her hand. Not a problem. Even you know about that. Mo Fan's eyes widened. Wasn't he just challenging someone in the top 10? Why would the owner of a breakfast stall know about it? Wasn't that a bit too exaggerated? You can find any kind of news here at my breakfast stall. Most of them are first-hand too, since the students often gather here to eat breakfast, the owner said proudly. Mo Fan had been eating his breakfast here lately, thus he eventually became close with the owner. However, he had overdone it today. The flame bell had been misbehaving lately too, unable to control her flames properly, setting everything she saw on fire, including Mo Fan's debit card. He had no choice but to request a replacement one from the bank. Most importantly, the little flame bell was in a bad mood, too. He did not even scold her, but merely mentioned her misbehavior, but the flame bell was already promising to run away from home. As a result, Mo Fan could only comfort the little flame bell who had burned the breakfast stall by saying, "You've improved this month, burning one less stall compared to last month." The little flame bell finally returned to the contracted space happily to take a nap. Mo Fan immediately let out a relieved sigh after she was gone. What had happened to her lately? Was she possessed by the 8-Nation Alliance? Translator note: I think the author is trying to refer to the burning down of the old summer palace, which for some reason many people mistakenly thought the 8-Nation Alliance was responsible for. The truth was, it was burned down by the English and French during the Second Opium War. Mo Fan was clearly aware of the abnormal gazes the students were casting at him when he arrived at the fire school. He could vaguely tell that everyone had tagged him with, "the guy asking for a death wish." If the tags could somehow be materialized, Mo Fan felt like they would cover his entire body like a mummy. Mo Fan continued to show his usual calm and confidence. He was preoccupied with the strange behavior of the flame bell and the time left until he had the chance to enter the 3-step tower again. "Are you done researching?" I-Tutu's voice suddenly interjected into his thoughts. Mo Fan almost thought he went into the wrong class. "Why are you here?" Mo Fan glanced at I-Tutu and Mu Nujiao in surprise. "Waiting to see you getting smashed. Don't change the topic. Have you found out what your opponent's innate talent is?" said I-Tutu. "What innate talent?" Mo Fan seemed lost. Mu Nujiao rolled her eyes and said sternly, "Didn't we tell you that most of the students in the top 10 have innate talents? I knew this maniac wouldn't prepare for it. I've done the research for you. Ding Yumian's innate talent is..." I-Tutu smiled. "Ding Yumian is my opponent," interrupted Mo Fan in astonishment. Mu Nujiao and I-Tutu almost lost their minds when they heard his exclamation. Even now, this idiot still didn't know who his opponent was. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.